again here today. This is an Adelphi program with a rich history, led and coached by one of their best players, if not the best player in program history, Gordon Purdy. On the other side, Greg Paradine. The Bears looking to defend their title from a year ago. He is a North Carolina Tar Heel, won national championship as a player in Chapel Hill. As we take a look at the bracket, both these teams, it was tough sledding getting to this championship game. You look at Lenoir-Rhyne, they had to beat Limestone not just once but twice. Conference tournament and then the NCAA tournament. Then they took down a very good Tampa Spartan team in overtime. And then Adelphi, of course, having to go through Pace and then St. Elm to get to this national championship game. Both these teams battle-tested and very talented.
For Adelphi, Matt Mancini for the Bears here. Defending champs on this very field a year ago. Mancini out the front door trying to win it to himself. As the D2 title game is underway, Adelphi in the whites trying to bring it out of their own zone here off wing play. Long scrum, helmet off, and that stops play. Like our D3 title game where
I think by this stage of that game,
we had zero shot clock violations. Really wasn't a shot clock factor until the very end of the game. Donald trying to get free, trying to bounce that, and it's in. What a shot! Braden Donald, the freshman. Nifty stick work. Somehow finds the net for Adelphi for the icebreaker in the D2 title game.
What a shot. Donelin, how'd that go? To make an impact immediately on the game. Uses the pick and just an overhand shot.
Over the shoulder, backhand shovel off the bounce. Well, that was special. Somehow got just enough of the corner for the icebreaker. Stewart trying to create, does just that for LR. He's got the icebreaker, Sloan Stewart. The freshman's 15th of the year. We're tied at 1 first quarter.
Business has picked up over the last couple of minutes. Lenoir-Rhyne. I'm a freshman. I'm going to get involved in the party. Just a good dodge from behind.
Early going in our 1-1 game. Lost the retrigger. Fresh 60 here. Quick stick goal. And LR strikes again. It's Walker. The freshman has his 15th. Gathers and hammers. And the Bears back on the board make it 2-1.
Redshirt freshman from Charleston, North Carolina. We talk about the offense being whistle ready. Putting his imprint on this game. Nice feed inside. Walker finds a soft spot in the zone of Adelphi. Nice little cut. And how about the shot placement? Great catch. And
shot clock at 10. Donald makes his move. Logan Tucker, the second for Adelphi. Right-handed blast. Donald the pass. He's involved in both Panther. Brian Horensky from Massapequa. Oh, the handle. Top of the box. Poked away. Good play defensively. LR. Now the scoop. Now the run out. Outstanding defense. Lenoir-Rhyne. Things unsettled. Pass down low. It's a shot. It's a score for the Bears. Walker's got his second. Camp to the left of the cage. Renner has no chance for his ninth save of the first half. Robbie Walker. It's a hammer. LR 3-2 lead.
The goal starts with the defense of number 34, Landon pocket of the Adelphi midfielder, and then gets it down to Walker. And Walker, he's just got such a calm. Won national title under Dave Klarman back in his playing day, and he has really built this Lenoir-Rhyne into the class of D2, defending national champions, looking to get their second consecutive here in Philadelphia.
Jared Huff on the pass from Walker. Shot, score again. It's Kenna. Will Canada, the grad student, has got a 17th. Got free just for an instant. Enough room to bury a righty rip. And Lenoir-Rhyne tacks on another one here in the first half, make it 4-2.
They're starting to get their look. 8 saves by Renner in the first 15 minutes of action. Good motion. And that's just a nice little feed inside from Jarrett Huff.
Duncan a hat trick, 3-1 for 4 against Tampa in the semifinals. Aguilar trying to get free. He is. He scores! Tommy Aguilar has another for the Bears. And Lenoir-Rhyne is on a run. Make it 5-2. Bears looking good.
Crowd loves it. Smart lacrosse by Tommy Aguilar. He recognizes the matchup. He's got an offensive midfielder stuck on defense in Kyle Lewis. Lewis lunges. Aguilar runs around him, gets down the alley, and sticks it. That is a wonderful individual effort by Aguilar, and I think right now the experience of Lenoir-Rhyne, having been here before, is really paying.
Bears have scored 3 straight. Hipchin, the shorty matchup. That pass broken up, and it comes away to Adelphi. Much needed stop for the Panther defense here.
Big time.
Gerald on the move. 49th ground ball of the season for him. Here's a pass. Here's a shot and a score for Herzog. The sophomore in transition for Adelphi. Created by Fitzgerald, sprint upfield, things unsettled. And Herzog has got his 3rd of the year. Adelphi breaks the 3-goal LR streak.
And that's a juice kind of goal. Starts with the save from Renner, good ground ball work, and then in transition. That's a beautiful feed, actually, with the 70 inches of titanium by number 50 in the white. Aiden Fitzgerald hits his teammate on the run.
Adelphi games, I know about the players and coaches that came through there. It means a lot to him. We talked about his great career at North Carolina, winning a championship. That plays offsides, and it comes right back to the Bears.
That's a dangerous restart.
Things are unsettled. Here's a one-on-one break. Easy goal for LR. Duncan by himself dunks it in. Ryan Duncan. Easy slam goal. Renner no chance. Another for the Bears to make it 6-3.
Transfer by Lafayette. From Lafayette, I should say. And anytime you have a restart at the midfield line, you've got to beat your feet back into the hole as a defender. Duncan basically just cherry picking behind the play, and when the restart happens, he just gets on his horse. Bears doing a wonderful job on Lewis.
Back 15, Donnellan gets that pick there near X. Handle for Tucker. Halfway through the shot clock cycle for Adelphi. Tucker goes high, he scores! Logan Tucker response, much needed for Adelphi. Post-goal celebration for the Panthers, make it 6-4.
Yeah, Tucker's impressive. I like the way he uses the crease. We saw in the first quarter him using, teaming with Donnellan to use the crease as almost a defender, almost like a pick. And on this occasion, he's at X behind the cage, and he is just going to speed because, for whatever reason, 2 Lenoir-Rhyne Bears go with Donnellan, thinking he's going to get the ball. And they leave Tucker all by his lonesome. He just creeps.
Dylan Canada, 28 to shoot. Work to X. Canada's got 1 in the game so far. Lefty shot, rip, score. Jared Huff. Lefty blast, just got enough room to get the hands free. First goal, second half goes to the Bears, make it 7-4.
Good motion for this Lenoir-Rhyne offense, keeping it hot, keeping the ball movement crisp. Rotating off kilter, and I like how Huff takes this pass and just keeps his feet moving. Little hitch move, no contact. See how the rain affects the sticks. If it hasn't been a saturating rain and it just started, so not sure the sticks will be tough.
Whoa. Pass in front, quick stick goal, it's Powell. Able to pull the trigger on the doorstep. Just like that, it's in the net for LR. Powell and company, 2 goals to begin scoring second half, 8-4 Bears.
Not a good start for Adelphi, a perfect start for Lenoir-Rhyne. Mistake. Donovan Powell is just in the middle of this Adelphi defense, unaccounted for. And by the time the recognition happens, it's way too late. Nice little no-look pass. Powell catches it. Set right there for Adelphi. They could have benefited if they could have sunk that one because they have really, really struggled in the 6-on-6 set.
Tucker 2 for 5 shooting. Donald passing. Big blast shot score, Horinsky. Lefty hammer from 10 yards out. Much needed for Adelphi. Their first goal of half number 2. 8-5 game.
Lenoir-Rhyne hasn't made many mistakes defensively in this game, but this creates offense for Adelphi. Donelon with the rollback. He really has not beaten his defender, but the slide off of Horinsky creates that uneven situation where he can just step in.
East Islip, Long Island. No confidence, pep in the step for Horinsky and company. About 6.5 to go in the third. Horinsky has the pick. The bounce shot, he scores! Brian Horinsky. Back-to-back jacks for Adelphi. Room and space, and the lefty hammer off the grass. 2 straight Adelphi. It's an 8-6 game.
I like how Adelphi took advantage of the short stick matchups. Lewis, number 6 in white, is going to keep a pole occupied. And the pick game right here. The pick and the re-pick, and just miscommunication between the two shorties for Lenoir-Rhyne. You got to give a lot of credit to number 28 in white. Ryan wet. The rain that came down slowed this track down a little bit.
Voss passing. Shot score. Voss the feed. And a big finish. 46. It's Huff, who's got another one. Lefty blast for Jared Huff. What a cross crease pass. And what a goal. It's another for LR today.
Mother Nature. And errant passes like the one that Lenoir-Rhyne had has been skipping out of bounds, but because the surface is a little wetter, the grass is a little grabbier, and the ball stays in bounds, and Lenoir-Rhyne takes full advantage.
Here's Boko, back 15 to the far side GLE. There's McCracken, the matchup on him, the shorty of the year, as Dixie talked about in D2. Lewis, can he get going? So after the Horinsky back-to-back goals, response. Shot up top. Steinbach got another one. There's the celebration. Kyle Steinbach, the Hofstra transfer from Division I, had the room and the righty rip. Response, Panthers.
Adelphi starting to get production out of this midfield. We've seen Horinsky with 2 goals, and now we got Steinbach. Named Colton McCracken. And I like this righty sweep that Adelphi, they start the offense behind the cage on the other side of the field, then they switch fields and use that confidence. Lewis back on the field. Horinsky, so Adelphi in this third quarter shortening their bench, leaning heavily into this first midfield unit, the top line.
Spin shot score, Boko, wow. An absolute blast. Steinbach, it's Steinbach who got free. An absolute cannon. The spinorama shot. And how about Adelphi with the response? That was something.
This midfield unit entering the field like they're the Peaky Blinders, just with swagger and confidence. And that is nothing fancy. It's just a dodge down the alley and a rollback. And the ball is out of his stick before he finishes. And that just had a ton of pep.
Looking for his first point of Championship Sunday. The two Kyles are so important, Coach Purdy told us. Horinsky handles here. Shorty matchup. Horinsky's got a couple second half free. A shot, scores! Making a hat trick in the second half for Brian Horinsky. Just the one step he needed. And the bouncer beats Pensabene. And guess what? We're tied, not apiece in Philly.
Yeah, we talked in the first half about the lack of winning a matchup, especially out of the midfield for this Adelphi team. And boy, have they come to play here in the second half. The sweeps from the right-hand side had been going, and now the lefty sweep. Horinsky just gets a step, and they love shooting that low-to-low.
The pick, Horinsky. Lewis free for a moment, trying to pull the trigger. Slide comes. Somebody's open. Steinbach thinks about another one. Here's the sweep. Here's the shot. Here's the goal. Kyle Steinbach's got another one. He reeled in a big one. The celebration is fantastic. It's another for Adelphi. Guess what? Panthers have a lead here in the fourth quarter. Steinbach's got a hat trick. Horinsky's got a hat.
Over Long Island, Bob Quinn, one of the Adelphi Panthers who helped lead this program to an NCAA Division I tournament appearance back in 1985. Scored a goal in his brother.
Far side goal line extended. Lewis quiet so far. Maybe make some noise here. 0 for 4 so far in the game shooting for Kyle Lewis. The one more pass. Hits a shot and a goal. Adelphi does it again with Horinsky. The first line middies have been awesome. Horinsky's got 4. Steinbach's got a hat trick. And Adelphi extends the lead, making 11-9 fourth quarter.
Wow. Lewis may not have any points. Is monumental for Adelphi. He loses his footing, is about to get depossessed. Some way, somehow flips it to number 0, Logan Tucker, who
the shorty gets physical. Voss passing in traffic, return pass. Voss thought about pulling the trigger, does not. Here's Huff outside with 30 to go here in this possession.
It's almost like they're afraid to make a mistake. Like, that was 2 shots that were really quality right there.
Yeah,
Renner's
trigger.
Oh!
Right on cue. Blast, LR, response. Case and Dillon, the high point transfers, got another one for LR. Now the Bears do respond with a high heat. Beats Renner, 11-10 game.
Not once, but twice. And I'm thinking, okay, Renner's in their head. And maybe he is. But you want to talk about 50.
Yeah.
Good luck with that.
Not going to happen.
I don't mean to be a wise guy, but you come in, 33%.
But you still have a lead.
Yeah.
I mean, one of the best teams in the country, winning 33% of your draws. Pretty good. Lewis gets the pick, pulls the trigger, he scores! There's Kyle Lewis, finally on the board for Adelphi. He's got a big tally for the Panthers. They extend the lead again to 2, 12-10 in the fourth.
I felt as ineffective as Lewis was in the first half, he has been point, but he's been so impactful in other ways. And this time, look at the maturity and look at the discipline. He beats his man. He's running out of angle, so he puts the brakes on a little bit. And how about the little head fake? Look, that was a set play, I believe, and they just threw it in the middle of 4 white jerseys. And the Panthers collapsed and get the turnover.
Boko, the sprint, trail check. LR does have a steal potentially here. Pensabene is out of the net. It's an empty goal. The battle continues here at midfield.
That's Pensabene with the ball.
Ashley, that's right. Ashley got a piece of it, but eventually comes away to Renner, and he plays it upfield, and that's going to do it. And Adelphi has won the national championship for the 8th time in school history. And first time in 23 years, the Adelphi Panthers are Division II national champions.